Mykayla was diagnosed with leukemia in July of 2012. And 10 days after her diagnosis, I got her an Oregon medical marijuana card under our state program. And we began treating her with full extract cannabis oil. Immediately we noticed the benefits of it. She was happy and laughing. She wanted to eat again for the first 10 days of her intensive chemo. She was very, very ill. She lost a lot of weight. And as soon as we gave her the cannabis, she cheered up and she wanted to eat. And she gained the weight back that she had lost. And she just really was not sick like all the other children on the cancer floor. So her quality of life has been greatly increased by the cannabis oil. And we've continued using it, the treatment, all along. And there has been many benefits that we have seen. The majority of children use about 5 different prescriptions just to manage the symptoms of the chemotherapies that they give her, which is a 6-drug combination. So, I mean, you're talking 10 to 12 drugs total. And Mykayla did not have to take one single extra pharmaceutical to manage any symptoms at all. So her cannabis essentially replaced about 5 to 7 different drugs that she could have had to have taken. And that has really just been amazing for us. To not have the medicine schedule, not have to administer and watch for symptoms and deal with the symptoms that come with all that has just been great. She had a T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is a rare form of childhood leukemia. It accounts for 15% of all childhood leukemias. It's known to be more aggressive than the most common form of childhood leukemia. It has a little bit of a worse prognosis. Yeah. However, it still has a 76% survival rate, and Mykayla has fallen into that, which is just fabulous, and we thank cannabis a lot for that. We were looking at bone marrow transplants when they first started chemotherapy because her cancer wasn't going into remission like it was supposed to. And 6 days after we administered the cannabis oil, the doctors said they were completely baffled that she had reached full remission. And we were not baffled, we knew. Yeah. So it was amazing, just purely amazing.
I felt really tired and I didn't want to eat at all, and all I wanted to do was stay in bed. 7.
So you're like 15 now, right?
No, I'm 8.
I'm sorry. I think I knew that. Yeah.
Yes, her treatment is covered under our state health insurance, which is great. Anything natural that we use is not covered under insurance, which is a lot of the reason that, which is part of the reason we do what we do, because I firmly think that cannabis therapies, and I hope to see them eventually covered under health plans. It would make things a lot easier because, like I said, the cannabis has allowed us to eliminate 5 to 7 different prescriptions, which saves the state of Oregon an ungodly amount of money. And if they could help out on the cost of the medicine that she does need, that is helping her, it would be amazing. So we hope to see it legal.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. Mykayla has not lost a single pound through treatment. She's actually gained.
More.
Yeah, she's exactly where she should be on her growth charts with regular kids her age. She's not a bit smaller, not a bit larger. She's exactly where she should be, which.
But people say I am tall for my age.
Well.
One time at the apartment, somewhere, somebody said that I looked like I was 12 years old.
No kidding.
I was actually helping, I have a friend with cancer. My dad's best friend had cancer and he was dying. and I was looking on the internet for anything that could save him.
Mm-hmm.
And this was 3 months before Mykayla was diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a little boy named Kashi Hyde, and I read his story, and he's a 2-year-old brain cancer patient, and he used cannabis oil, and it helped him a lot. He has since then passed, but his story was incredible. He's just a hero. He's a pioneer. And
He's my hero.
when I read his story, I was completely moved, and I said, if my child ever got cancer, I would be immediately getting them cannabis, like as soon as I possibly could. And I don't know how it worked out like that, but 3 months later, I heard that she had cancer, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was, I need a note that says that to take to the THC Foundation to get her card. I need to get this oil. So thankfully, I feel that the universe brought cannabis oil into my life and showed me about it. I was already a patient and an activist myself, so I was definitely open to the idea of it. I knew the benefits, the health benefits are just amazing. Well, you know, honestly, because of in Canada and in the United States and in most countries, it's illegal. Cannabis is legal. And the physicians and the scientists and researchers are not allowed to study or research cannabis or the mechanisms or how it works in the human body. And until we change the laws and reschedule cannabis, they will never know, because they can't even study it right now. And I'm sure a lot of them want to study it. They want to know. I mean, her doctors see the benefit. They do know, they see that it helps her gain weight. They see that when we take her dose away or when we cut it in half, she loses weight. So they do know the benefits, but until we change these laws, they cannot ever know the mechanisms behind it, which
and
is so unfortunate.
Support it either.
Yeah, they can't support it either, absolutely. They can't be behind us and support what we do. So we need to definitely have that changed. Parents, I'm not the only parent treating my kid with cannabis by any means. So I'd like to see the parents and the doctors to be able to be on the same page, which would be incredible.
Big progress.
I would say that you should use it because it would help you get better and you wouldn't be sick anymore.
Yeah, not be afraid. That's what she always tells kids. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, yeah. Medicine?
No.
Most of her, like your cousins and stuff, they
They
all do
know,
that.
but not really my friends.
Yeah. Okay. What do your cousins think?
They think it's okay.
Okay. All right.
They're all
And
really
cool.
happy. They're all
They're-
really happy
They
to have
think
their
it's
cousin
cool
back.
because they don't like seeing me sick and they really like visiting me.
Absolutely.
It's pretty bad being sick, isn't it? It just
Because I'm like their only cousin that's by them, so.
I see.
Yeah, and when she first got sick, she didn't get to see them for a long time, but having the cannabis has made her healthier than most children, and she was able to visit them a lot more than she would have without it.
That's great. That's great. Thank you for taking some time with us.
Thank
Do you remember my name?
Great.
Close.
I keep saying it wrong.
It's all right. Thank you, Mykayla. Thank you,
Thank you
Aaron.
so much.
Yeah.
Yes,